everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Talk, the podcast where learning English is simple, fun, and part of your everyday life. I'm Jason, and I'm so happy you're here today. Whether you're listening while walking, studying, relaxing at home, or traveling, thank you for spending a few minutes with us. Every episode is designed to help you speak English with more confidence, one small step at a time.
Haha, and I'm Julia. It's always great to be here with all of you. We know that learning English can sometimes feel difficult. Maybe you understand English when you read or listen, but when it's your turn to speak, your mind suddenly becomes very quiet. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, yes. That happens to so many English learners. You want to say something simple like, "I'm hungry," or "I need some water." But first you think in your own language. Then you translate every single word into English. By the time you're ready to speak, the conversation has already moved on.
Wow. I've seen that happen so many times. And the funny thing is, your English might actually be good enough already. The real problem isn't your vocabulary. It isn't your grammar. It's that your brain is working too hard because it's trying to translate every sentence before you speak.
Exactly. And that's why today's episode is called Don't Translate, Just Speak English. Today, we're going to show you an easier way to speak. You'll learn how to stop depending on translation and start using simple English naturally. Don't worry, you don't need difficult words or perfect grammar. You just need a new habit and a little practice.
That's right. So relax, have fun, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. Every mistake is one more step toward becoming a confident English speaker. By the end of today's episode, you'll have a simple technique that you can start using immediately.
So, grab a cup of coffee, take a deep breath, smile, and let's begin today's English learning adventure together. All right, Julia. Let's imagine a very common situation. You're at a small coffee shop, and the person behind the counter smiles and asks, "What would you like to drink?" It sounds like an easy question, right?
It sounds easy, but for many English learners, this is where the panic begins. They hear the question and think, okay, first I need to translate it into my language. Then I need to think of my answer. Now I have to translate my answer back into English. Oh no, my coffee is getting cold already.
Jason. Exactly. And while you're still translating everything in your head, the cashier is waiting. The people behind you are waiting. And suddenly, you feel nervous. Your heart beats a little faster and you think, why can't I answer such a simple question?
Wow, I've been there before. Then, instead of saying a simple sentence like, "I'd like a coffee, please," you become so worried that you don't say anything at all. Or maybe you just point at the menu.
Don't worry if this has happened to you. It happens to millions of English learners around the world. Today, we're going to show you how to stop translating every word and start thinking in simple English. You'll see that speaking can become much easier and much more fun.
That's right. So let's jump into our conversation and discover how speaking English can feel natural, fast, and confident when you stop translating and simply speak.
All right, Julia. Let's start with a simple question. Imagine we're meeting for the first time. Ready?
I think so. Let's do it.
Great. Here's the question. What do you like to do on weekends?
Oh, okay. First, I think in my own language. Then I translate. I like to, spend my weekend. Oh no, I'm already confused.
That's exactly what many English learners do. They try to build a perfect sentence in their heads before speaking. But while they're translating every word, they become nervous and forget the simple English they already know.
Yes! And then I start asking myself, is this grammar correct? Should I use this word? What if I make a mistake? By the time I'm ready to answer, the conversation is already over.
Exactly. So let's try something different. Don't translate. Don't search for difficult words. Just use the simple English you already know. Ready?
Yes, I'll try.
What do you like to do on weekends?
I like to watch movies, listen to music, and spend time with my family. Sometimes I go for a walk in the park, and sometimes I just stay home and relax.
Wonderful. That sounded natural. Did you notice something?
Wow. Yes. I didn't stop to translate every word. I just spoke. My sentence wasn't difficult, but it was clear.
Exactly. Speaking English isn't about using big vocabulary. It's about sharing your ideas clearly. Simple English is good English.
Sometimes learners think they need fancy words to sound smart, but native speakers use simple words every day.
That's true. Let's try another example. I'll ask you a very common question. What did you eat for breakfast today?
If I translate first, my brain says, wait, breakfast, ate, have eaten. Which tense? Then I panic.
That's the translator inside your head causing trouble.
Okay, this time I'll just speak. I had bread, eggs, and a cup of tea. It was delicious.
Perfect. Short, simple, and easy to understand. That's exactly how real conversations work.
You know what's interesting? When I stopped worrying about perfect grammar, I actually spoke faster and felt more confident.
That's a great lesson. Confidence grows through speaking, not through silent translating. Every time you speak directly in English, your brain becomes a little faster.
So instead of translating, I should train my mind to connect English words with real things. When I see an apple, I should think apple, not the word in my own language first.
Exactly. That's a fantastic habit. You can do this with everything around you. Look at your chair and think, chair. Look at your phone and think, phone. See the sky? Think, the sky is blue. No translation, just English.
Wow, that sounds much easier than trying to memorize long grammar rules all day.
It really is. Start with small sentences like, I'm thirsty, I'm tired, this food is good, or it's raining today. These little moments help your brain think directly in English.
And remember, everyone, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Every conversation is practice, and every practice session makes you stronger. Speak a little every day, and soon you'll notice something amazing. You'll spend less time translating and more time communicating.
Exactly. And that's the real goal. English is not about being perfect. It's about connecting with people, sharing your thoughts, and enjoying the conversation. So take a deep breath, trust yourself, and just speak English. Great job, everyone. Before we continue, let's review some important words from today's conversation. These are simple words, but they can help you speak English more naturally.
Yes, don't just memorize these words. Try to use them in your daily conversations. That's the best way to remember them.
Word number 1. Translate. Translate means changing words from one language into another language. For example, if you change a sentence from Spanish, Arabic, Pashto, or any other language into English, you are translating it. Example: don't translate every sentence. Try to speak English directly.
Word number 2. Think in English. This means your brain uses English first, instead of your native language. At first, it's not easy, but with practice, it becomes a natural habit. Example: when I see a book, I think, book, not the word in my own language.
Word number 3. Naturally. Naturally means doing something in an easy and normal way without forcing yourself. Example: she speaks English naturally because she practices every day.
Word number 4, confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself and not being afraid to speak, even if you make a few mistakes. Example: every time you practice English, your confidence grows a little more.
And here's one more useful word: habit. A habit is something you do again and again until it becomes part of your daily life. Example: speaking English for 10 minutes every day is a great habit.
Excellent! These words are easy, useful, and perfect for everyday English. Try using at least one of them today. The more you use them, the easier they'll become to remember. Keep practicing. You're doing an amazing job.
All right, everyone. Now it's time for a quick role play. Imagine I'm an English teacher, and Julia is my student. Listen carefully and notice how Julia answers without translating in his head.
Okay, Teacher Jason, I'm ready. I'll try to think in English this time.
Wonderful. Let's begin. Good morning, Julia. How are you today?
Good morning, Jason. I'm doing very well, thank you. I feel happy because I'm practicing my English today.
That's great to hear. What did you do this morning?
I woke up at 7 o'clock, brushed my teeth, made some breakfast, and drank a cup of coffee. Then I listened to an English podcast before coming here.
Excellent. That was a clear and natural answer. Did you translate those sentences before speaking?
No, I didn't. I just used simple English that I already know. It felt much easier than trying to make a perfect sentence.
Exactly. That's the secret. Use simple words, speak with confidence, and don't worry about being perfect.
Wow, I can already feel the difference. Speaking without translating makes the conversation faster, smoother, and much more enjoyable.
Fantastic. And remember, everyone, you can practice this role play with your friends, your family, or even by yourself in front of a mirror. The more you speak, the more naturally English will come to you. All right, everyone. It's time for your quick speaking challenge. Remember, don't translate. Just listen, think in simple English, and answer out loud. Ready? Let's go.
Haha, come on, everyone. Don't be shy. There are no wrong answers here. Just speak. Even one simple sentence is a big success.
Question number 1. What did you eat today? Take a few seconds and answer in English.
Great! Now, question number 2. What are you going to do after this podcast? Don't think too much. Just speak.
Excellent. And here's the last one. Question number 3. What is one thing that makes you happy? Wonderful. Keep your answers simple and natural.
Wow, you did it! Whether your answers were short or long, the important thing is that you spoke in English without translating every word. That's real progress.
Exactly. Keep asking yourself simple questions every day and answer them in English. The more you practice, the faster you'll think, the more confident you'll become. And soon, speaking English will feel natural. Great job, everyone! Before we go, remember this. Your goal isn't to be a perfect English speaker. It's to be a confident one. Every sentence you speak is a step forward. So keep talking and keep smiling.
Haha, that's right. If you make a mistake, don't panic. Just smile and keep going. Mistakes are proof that you're learning.
Thank you so much for listening to Easy English Talk. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new English learning podcast.
And don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell us one English sentence you spoke today without translating. We'd love to read your answers. Take care, keep practicing, and remember, don't translate. Just speak English. See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.